Hello, Sara. DUD29. A rather late vlog tonight, mainly because I spent all day long at Universal Studios today, which was a lot of fun, but I'm really tired. And, anybody who's been to a theme park like Disney World or Universal Studios knows that it's lots of fun, but there's a lot of standing in line. It's kind of like living in Russia for a day, you know? We are Russians and we have to stand in line for everything, comrade. Everything. I swear, it started off standing in line too because my nephew Tim bought his tickets online, and you're supposed to go in and go to this kiosk and swipe your credit card and punch in a confirmation number and it spits your tickets out. Well, the thing didn't work. So the first thing we had to do was go and stand in line for like a half hour, 45 minutes, just to get our tickets to get into place. It's kind of defeated the purpose of buying your tickets ahead of time online. We could have just gone there that day or any day and got our tickets. But that was a slow start. And then we got inside, and fortunately, my nephew Tim was smart enough to get the express pass, which is like $40 more per ticket. But when you go on a ride, there's basically two lines. There's one long line for the peasants, and then there's one short line for us rich imperialists who have the extra money to buy the fancy express lane tickets. And so instead of standing in line for 45 minutes or an hour to go on a ride, it was like 20 or 30 minutes to go on a ride, which that really wasn't too bad. And we did get to see all the major rides out there at Universal Studios in one day. I actually went on one ride twice, but we were a little upset because we had the express tickets and then went to go back on the same ride the second time, and they said the express tickets were only good for one time per day on that ride. So we had to go stand in line with the peasants. But fortunately it was later in the day, so the line really wasn't that long. But yeah, it was fun. Let's see. I was a little disappointed because at one point we were going through Universal Studios. Actually, it's Universal Studios is two different parks. They have the Islands of Adventure side, which is all the major rides and the big roller coasters and stuff. And then we went to Universal Studios, that side of it, which is more of the theatrical shows and kid shows and stuff. So I didn't get to go on some of the big roller coasters that I wanted to. Last time I went there, we had tickets that went to both parks. So I got to go on the Red and the Blue Dragon and the Hulk, which are all huge roller coasters, which are really fun. But I kind of ended up on the smaller rides today, which it wasn't too bad though. But we had a good time, and the last ride of the day I went on was the Hollywood Rock and Roll roller coaster, the Rocket roller coaster, which was a big one, but only me and my nephew Tim went on that one. The girls chickened out. They were like, oh, it's too big. So we went on that one, and I love roller coasters. I mean, they scare the hell out of me, but I still love going on them. And I get all nervous, and I get in line, and I get close to the roller coaster. My heart starts to beat, and my blood pressure goes up, and I'm like, oh, we can do it. We can do it. And then we were about ready to get on the roller coaster, and I had to look over, and there's like two 10-year-old kids getting in the car, and I'm like, what? Come on, Jay. Man up. You can do this. And then me and Tim were about ready to get on our coaster. They're like different 10 per each roller coaster thing. And they stopped the ride. And they had a supervisor come out, and he's inspecting one of the front coasters and looking at stuff, and we're like, uh-oh. What's wrong with the roller coaster? This is not a good sign. You don't want them out saying, oh, there's something wrong with the roller coaster. But you guys go ahead. But they ended up cleaning the front of it. So, I don't know. Maybe somebody just threw up on the ride. And I did hear someone in the crowd say something about a bird. So, maybe the coaster smacked a bird in midair and there was a big mess or something. But we ended up getting on the coaster right behind that one. So we felt pretty safe. And it was a cool roller coaster because once you get in and they strap you down, there's like a little panel and you can punch in a genre of music you like and like one of 6 songs to pick from. And while you're riding the roller coaster, you got speakers right by your head and it's playing the song that you picked out, which I thought was really cool. Though I looked for a Muse songs there and they didn't have any. What can I say? So I went with Motley Crue, Kickstart My Heart, which is a really good kicking kind of song, and rode that coaster, and that was a lot of fun. And then after all that, we went over to Hard Rock Cafe for the end of the day and had a big dinner. And it was my niece's birthday that we were celebrating. Her birthday is the 30th, which is like tomorrow, but we celebrated close to the day. And my sister mentioned to our waiter that we were celebrating Shayna's birthday. So right as we're about ready to eat our dinner, he comes and he gets Shayna. He's like, Shayna, come with me. And he takes her up on this stairwell, kind of overlooking the restaurant. He's like, everybody's attention. We have a young lady here who's 14 years old today, and we want to wish her a happy birthday. And he got the whole restaurant to go, happy birthday, which was cool. And he gave her a big chocolate sundae with a candle in it, which was nice. It was a cool thing to do. I think maybe my sister thought ahead and mentioned it to her, or mentioned it to the waiter, and that's why I did that. Or maybe that's why she mentioned it. But yeah, that was kind of nice for her, embarrassing her terribly in front of an entire restaurant of people. But we had a good time. And then we left, and we got lost in the parking garage trying to find our car because we didn't write down what section we were in. We knew it was the Spider-Man section, but we forgot exactly what section. We ended up being on the wrong level, and it took us like 20 minutes to find our car at the end of the day. But it was all good. It was a good day, all in all. And oh crap, I'm almost 8 minutes, so I'm gonna sign off, Sarah. Hope you're having a good one. Catch you on the flip side. Cheers.